Where'd you find this?
All right, guys. This is the Real Hoss Podcast, episode 7, with your hosts, Vinny,
Thomas,
Xavier,
and our special guest and our best pal,
Zach.
let's go.
Yay!
let's go.
You smack that table. When we get to like episode 100, that table's gonna have a hand mark.
I
on
know.
it
That's
from
what
you
I'm aiming
smacking
for.
me.
Every episode. Hello, guys.
You're gonna break your hand live on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt. I wanted to start this off talking about something. So I want to start it off with a quote, something I've been thinking about a lot recently. I know we're like here to have like a fun time and laugh and tell jokes, but I want everyone to like sit there and think about something for a minute when we start this. So I'm going to read a quote out.
Everybody,
Marriage
tune in.
is like insurance. You only ever enter into a lifetime commitment because you're afraid of the future. But does being married mean she will love me forever? Or is it just my attempt to keep her from finding someone better? Is marriage really a sacred bond or just the illusion of security? That is a quote from Fred Flintstone.
Go fuck yourself,
That is a
man.
quote from Fled Flintstone.
That was wildly.
Is it from the live action movie?
No, it's from the DC Comics run of the Flintstones.
It gets worse.
Dude,
How does this get worse?
DC Comics did a dark and gritty Flintstones run of comics where the joke is just that it's super serious and dark. The quote in which I read from is from an instance where Fred is dealing with they're on like a couples retreat because they've just discovered marriage. People are only just now starting to get married.
So, like, this thing that everybody's, starting to get into, I think it's a little taboo.
The whole
We should be
thing,
joined
the
in
whole
holy
thing is like
matrimony.
they start like making comments and about like gay marriage in current society because it starts off and you have like these people that are seeing everyone get married and they're like, what's wrong with you guys? Why don't you go to the sex cave like the rest of us?
Why don't you just take it in the fucking dungeon?
And so there's also like in actual Flintstones lore, Bam Bam, he's adopted. So in the dark and gritty DC Comics Flintstones run, Bam Bam is discovered after Fred and Barney go to war and murder all of the tree people. And
What?
Yeah, they kill all
There's
of
colonization in this fucking.
and Fred and Barney don't realize that they're committing genocide, and in the process, Barney finds little Bam Bam, and his quote is,
He's got the
Fred.
whole comic strip on his phone
Yeah.
right now.
Fred, I found something, a survivor, and it's him holding little
Okay.
Bam Bam.
Oh my! The art is fucked up.
Yeah.
Is that the
What is
is that the comic book that the dinosaur standing in the rain came from? The Brachiosaurus.
Oh, the one that explodes? I don't think it's that one. But here's another one. Here's a really good quote. So Fred's going to work, and his coworker says, "Can I ask you a question?" And he says, "Sure." "How come you wear a tie?" Fred says, "I read an article once that said you should dress for the job you want, not the job you have." And then the guy says, "So how long have you been how long have you been wearing that tie?" And then Fred says, 15 years.
Oh my
Let me
god,
see
that's
that.
fucking depressing looking.
Oh my god! With the turtle shell
Yeah,
on
dude,
his
and
head.
then-
The whole like juxtaposition of that quote coming from Fred Flintstone reminds me of the juxtaposition that Danny McBride wrote the new Exorcist movie.
He helped co-write the new Exorcist movie.
Like a fucking maniac.
No,
And the director,
he-
Zach told me the director of Pineapple Express
And The Sitter.
and The Sitter
And Your Highness.
and Your Highness is also the director of Exorcist.
The Exorcist Believer, the new one, which is supposed to be the first in a trilogy of brand new Exorcist movies.
That's really weird that you say it's the first movie because it's almost like they wrote two. For anyone who hasn't seen it, they made two movies.
What do you mean?
Hell yeah.
They made two movies. So the first half of the movie is a missing persons movie with zero exorcists, anything. Literally an hour of nothing exorcist related, and then the exorcist happens in the last 40 minutes.
They're
of
like,
the movie.
oh wait, this is an Exorcist movie.
And then they call together the Avengers of organized religion to exorcise the demon out. I know you're laughing, but that's what happens. They get the Avengers of organized religion. They get every major religion to come together to try and exorcise the demon out of it. That's even in the trailer.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's fucking
That
crazy.
sucks so
And
bad.
it's crazy. It's crazy. I just realized too, I guess it is a sequel, so maybe they will explain it if they make a second movie. But like, there's almost, I would like to think there's practically no reason for any of the stuff that happened in the movie to even have happened.
Well, they have the characters from the original Exorcist.
Well, I know,
in the
but
new
it's
one.
like,
Do they?
like
who? Like who?
Like the little girl who gets possessed from the original movie. It's
Spoilers.
the new one.
It's okay. Who cares?
But she's an adult now, and they have to say her
Emily
name because
Rose.
nobody's gonna fucking remember her, like what she looks like. She was a little kid in that
It's the
movie.
same
Now
actor
she's
and
a-
everything?
Yeah.
Now she's an old lady, and then the actor who plays her mom is
Fucking even older.
and she's in the movie, and yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, honestly,
She could only work on set for like half an hour.
They really did the fucking nostalgia grabbing even in the new Exorcist.
Well, yeah, I mean the guy who directed it is used to making like stoner boner movies, you know,
yeah.
like.
He did also make the Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Which wasn't good, right?
Yeah, he made Halloween Kills where they say the whole movie "Evil dies tonight."
Yeah.
Every other
movie
fucking
sucked
sentence,
dick.
they're like "Evil dies tonight."
That's the only
Did it
one of
die?
the new trilogy that I've
Did
ever
No, because he
seen.
comes back and Halloween ends.
Of course it does.
God.
Did it
He
end?
dies and Halloween ends, right?
Yeah, they throw him in a meat grinder.
Why didn't they think of that sooner?
That's like a whole other story too.
That's like 30 years of him murdering people brutally, and they could
And
have
then they
just
were like,
thrown
you know
him
what?
in a meat grinder.
Everybody get together and push him.
Has
into
anyone
the
ever
grinder.
considered killing him?
No, because if they try and kill him forever, they know he won't come back. And they want him to come back. What else are they going to do?
They want him
fair.
to come back so that they can keep making the movies and make more money.
No. I'm talking in universe.
Yeah.
In universe, like the characters
Yeah.
that are involved. In
Jamie-
the world they live in, they're bored. They don't have anything going on. Getting haunted
All they
by a
talk about
monster
is this
is
fucking
fun.
maniac killing people. If that's gone, what are they going to talk
It
about?
is fucking insane to me that before we started this, Vinny says to me, "Hey, Zach, can you please not interrupt us while we're talking? When we talk, we don't interrupt each other on this podcast." Has been interrupting me the whole time.
I also said don't talk too long. You started the podcast like, hey, I just wanted to tell you guys this quote. It's from Fred Flintstone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think you guys should fight to death with big ass knives.
I would love to.
I have
Big-
a bigger knife.
I just watched Halloween Ends, where he gets thrown into a meat grinder, and all he does is use a knife to kill people.
Odds you throw Vinny in a meat grinder.
You watched Halloween Ends. All you know how to do is push people. I watched Halloween Kills. I know
You
how
watched
to kill.
Halloween Kills?
Yeah. When he kills.
What about Halloween Beginnings? Have they made that one yet?
No, that'll be
that's
the
the
next
next
one.
one.
Because
Okay.
see, it's ended. Now they can do the prequels.
And then they just start
they got
over.
to do Halloween Returns.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. The
Halloween, the Myers Strikes
Halloween 4 is called The Return of Michael Myers.
No, he already returned. I don't
Yeah, I know.
understand. He
Yeah.
returned twice
Yeah, he
before
returns
that.
again. He's
Back.
back.
Halloween 12. Myers. No.
Returner.
Halloween 12. Mike Strikes Back.
Halloween 17, Mike goes to the DMV. Files his taxes.
That's a real horror.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Filing your taxes is the real horror.
Well, especially since he can't talk, he just be like,
Sir, I need your ID.
Can I get a fuck the IRS real quick?
I don't even think he grunts.
He writes down on a piece of paper. They're like, "Where are your receipts for these expenses?" He writes down on a piece of paper in a meat grinder. I had them with me when I got murdered.
I swear to God, I have them. They're just in the meat grinder. All right, so we didn't have an episode last week because your ass was in Colorado. So let us know how it was.
Colorado was cool. I did lots of hiking, saw lots of nature. I saw a moose like 10 feet away from me. That was pretty crazy. They're really big.
Did you
And
get
remember-
any gifts?
Huh?
Did you get any gifts?
I got a Breckenridge magnet, and that was it.
Did you get me a gift?
No.
Unbelievable.
I saw a moose there, and then that led to me like going down a rabbit hole of like watching like moose attack videos on YouTube.
That could have been you. You could have been in one of those
Yeah,
compilations.
yeah, that would have been crazy.
One wrong turn and you're on a YouTube video compilation.
Yeah, for
That'd
sure.
be two tragic things that happened in a week to both of my friends.
The moose was crazy. I really liked going back to the word, we're going to use the word juxtaposition. The juxtaposition of riding around in a beat up Honda CRV with my friend Devin.
That word just made Xavier tired.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Well, when Thomas learns a new 3-syllable word, he has to say it like his mom.
Actually,
That's
there's
like
like
juxtaposition.
He
I
has
said
to
it
burn it in
earlier
his
today.
brain.
There's like 17 syllables in that, actually.
Yeah, but I mean like
so-
3-syllable or more.
The juxtaposition.
five.
Shut up. The juxtaposition of riding around in a Honda CRV with a busted up ass windshield, no license plate, like the whole entire center console was like falling apart,
Shout out Devin Schuler.
and riding around with Devin Schuler. Shout out Devin Schuler.
Shout out Devin
if any
Schuler.
of you know Devin Schuler, dude, he's a mess. Love the guy so much. He lost, I think, 2 or 3 cards while I was with him, and I was with him for a week.
It's very characteristic.
In 1 week, a debit card and I think 2 credit cards. How do you lose a debit card and 2 credit cards in 1 week?
I don't think I've ever lost any debit card, license, none of that. Keep
It
in
was
your
crazy.
wallet.
Congratulations. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's just
was
like just
crazy.
keep it in your wallet, keep it in
Yeah, I
your pocket. Like,
guess.
I don't know.
And
I
then
never get it.
There'd be like all these like beautiful scenic views. I'd be looking at like the mountains over like pine trees and stuff, and I was like,
cracked windshield.
I'd be like, oh, this is so beautiful. And then I'm like panning, and then like I pan over to Devin, and he's on a rock doing like a knee mobility exercise, where he's like lowering one leg and then going back up, and he's like,
Yeah.
I need to do this or my knees won't work.
That
You're
I
just,
can
in the,
imagine.
you're just in the mountains. Like, where's my credit card?
Yeah, literally.
Dude, I think I left my credit card at that other rock we were.
What the
betting
fuck
at.
are you buying in the mountain range?
We spent so much money.
Now, Thomas,
You go to the ski towns, it's so much money.
Oh, I could imagine.
I want to hear more about it, but I need to go back on. You didn't get me a gift, correct?
I did not get you a gift.
You're so hung up on this shit, man.
So, while you were gone, I wanted to get you a gift. My good friend Zach gave me a suggestion.
I told him that because I watched the previous podcast episode with Gas. I was walking by and
That was 2 episodes ago. You
It's just a previous.
Holy fucking shit!
Whatever.
man.
Shut up.
Anyway, I was walking in the mall and I noticed that at Zoomies they were selling Homies hoodies.
You know, your favorite toy from
Whoa.
back in the day, the ones that all dress like rappers. So, Zach told me about this, and I said, "Dude, that's crazy. We gotta go get that shirt for him, and we're gonna give it to him on the podcast, or I'm gonna give it to him."
you didn't.
So, I go to the store, I go to Zoomies, I find it. First of all, you're fucked up, buddy, because they don't dress like rappers at all. They're only Hispanic people. Only, and they are completely. Dude, I walked into Zoomies and I asked the store clerk. I was like, "Hey, man, where can I get those Homies shirts that are in the front window?" And he was Hispanic, and I felt so crazy asking him that because when I go to see the graphics on the shirts, I don't know how to describe it, but pretty much it's just like Hispanic people in like beanies, sagging pants, and all this shit.
Yeah?
That's literally what it was.
Are you talking about the design?
No,
The shirt, the homie shirt. What the fuck are
Okay.
you talking about in Zoomies?
Okay,
Oh,
these are
thank
the
God.
homies' toys.
That's great.
Can you let Vinny finish?
They're
I thought we don't
fuck- they're
I
interrupt
have a
each
whole
other.
thing.
Nightmare
I got a
fuel.
whole thing. Let me tell you though.
Yeah, don't
I
interrupt
went to get the shirt for you. Can you put your phone down, dude? Like it's okay.
I thought that was one of the
You
rules of
proved
the
your point.
podcast.
Like I'm saying,
Okay.
yeah.
Actually, I'm breaking that rule.
He's so busy. He's got so many things to do.
I don't have
Come
any.
on. wrap this up.
Anyway, please. This isn't gonna be. I'm not even gonna do it. Anyway, I go in and I go to get the shirt. I ask. I find out it's $30. I'm like, I'm not spending $30 on this shirt. I'd be embarrassed to even buy it, to be honest. So I didn't get you the shirt.
Good.
But
Where's this going?
I want you to close your eyes and your eyes.
Okay.
Actually, you too.
Oh God.
I got something for you.
What the fuck's going on, man?
Everybody, close your eyes.
If he gives me a homie,
He's gonna kill all of us right now. He's going to blow our
if he gives
brains
me,
out.
like, a
I just
homie's
want-
toy.
I just want our viewers to know that Thomas did not get me a gift, but I got everybody a gift.
What the
Oh, you're like
That's why I'm here.
Everybody, keep your eyes
What
closed.
the hell?
So this is for Xavier. No, don't even touch it yet. Just leave your hands right there. It's gonna be in front of you.
It's a dead animal.
Okay. Here's for Thomas.
This is like Christmas.
And here
I'm dying.
is for Zach. Now you guys could open up and look at your presents.
What the no?
What is this?
Bro, what?
That's chicken soup for the soul. That's something about fun with Dick and Jane. And that's an Amogus keychain. You guys are free to keep
He
it.
got the coolest one.
You guys are free to keep them.
No, this movie's great. You're fucking
What
tripping.
is chicken soup?
Oh, here you go, pal.
What?
I ain't forget about you.
I caught that. You see that? Oh, Among Us.
I'm fully content with this being added to my media collection. This is
Just
incredible.
a clearance aisle
It's
copy.
crazy that it has $2 and then a giant generic
It's
$1
also
sticker.
It's also used.
That's fucking
Oh,
nuts.
Craig's gonna be mad.
I got
Dude,
egg
that-
on my face, Amogus.
That's the
That goes
cyan
hard.
one. That's the one that Craig
We're
likes.
doing a toy we're now a toy unboxing channel.
ASMR.
Yeah. ASMR me opening Fun with Dick and Jane.
Oh, you got fun with Dick and Jane?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I saw
the
that in the
fuck?
theater.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie.
At what age?
Probably like 10 or 11 or
Oh,
something.
I got-
What
I
year
don't
did
think
it
I've ever
come
seen
out?
it.
Whenever it came out.
I got purple sus guy, and he's got like glue stains on his side for some reason.
Poor children.
What can
making
I say?
Amogus toys and some
He's
East
mine.
Asian
Yeah,
country.
I'm not trading.
I don't want it.
I'm not trading. What did he do? Yeah.
Yeah, mine's...
I fucked that bitch from the back with the Burberry on.
I hate that song.
So do I. It's just the first thing I thought when he was something.
This sucks, man.
Oh my god, this is an insane episode. There's a lot going
I'm
on.
a bandit.
I feel so bad. Like it sucks that we want to do bits on the podcast, and they always wind up being like physical.
Yeah.
And people listening to the podcast
The people
have
watching
no idea what
the
the
people
fuck's
on
going
Spotify are probably like, what are they doing?
Oh, for the people on Spotify, we opened Fun with Dick and Jane,
Yeah, DVD.
Chicken soup for the soul.
Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Inspirational stories celebrating mothers and fathers.
Aww.
And
Two
Among Us
Among
keychains.
Us little toys. There's a purple one and a blue one.
And let it be known, all of these wonderful gifts that I got from my friend and friends,
All 10.
I didn't get anything from Colorado.
All not even $10. Probably $8 he spent.
No, I spent like 15.
The Among Us things
These,
were $5.
these were $5
yeah,
each,
yeah.
and then these are like 2 and 3 or something like that. 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I was only given the Amogus because I showed up today.
I mean,
Xavier only got one gift as a result. Thomas got 2.
to be fair,
okay.
yes, I was going to give you both one of each, but then Zach showed up. And I felt like he deserved something.
to share. I'm glad to share.
Fun.
Sharing.
Not.
Sharing.
I hate sharing.
What does this one do?
Oh God, please don't. Okay, there's one on here that's like it's like a minute long. I'm so glad you didn't press
The
it.
music
dude,
bed
that
one
one
is crazy.
sucks.
Yeah.
I hate that one.
Which one is it?
No,
Sorry.
no, no.
Stop! Don't please.
No, no.
So yeah, that's all I had to say about Colorado. Well,
beautiful.
you know what? I got some more things to say about Colorado, but I want to hear.
You have more things. You didn't even fucking go to Colorado.
I saw
More
snow.
things to say.
I saw snow.
Yeah, you saw snow. I just saw a gator in my backyard this morning.
I just
Yeah.
Googled it.
That was crazy. In my backyard.
What'd you Google?
I love
Nothing.
Florida.
Just go on and talk about Colorado. Vinny really wants to hear about it.
Okay, so Vinny's
It's
a
nothing.
hater.
No, it's nothing. I'm not hating on you. It's just a joke. Relax.
It was a good time. Saw lots of snow. Like the first day that we hiked, which is the second day that we were there, we saw like.
What mountains did you guys hike?
Well, we only
there like a
hiked. We
name
only
for it?
technically hiked like one mountain,
What was the name?
Sniktu Peak.
You can't say that.
Sniktau Peak. It was like we did like a sunrise hike.
Didn't
at,
say it
like-
right, so I guess you can't
That,
say
sound,
it.
that sounds like a block on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Sniktau.
To be fair, I'd probably also
we,
say it
we
wrong.
hiked Sniktau. It was like a 13.5 meter mountain or something
How
like
is
that.
that converted into miles?
Yeah,
I
this is
don't
America,
know.
buddy.
I don't know.
Or how long did it take you? Let's do
we
it
were
like
up
that.
there from like 5 and we didn't get done till like 10 or something.
like up and back down.
But I don't remember how long it took, to be honest with you. But we started it when it was dark out, which was really cool. We didn't make it all the way to the top because the wind was really crazy. It was like cutting right through the clothes and stuff, and I didn't want Gabby to suffer and stuff. And yeah, it was fun.
Did you guys see any bears?
No bears.
Did you guys see any wild animals?
Just
Some
moose.
wild animals.
Just saw
All
some
you would have
moose,
to do
some
is look in the
deers.
mirror.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
felt
been
that.
told if I was gay, I'd be an otter.
You don't have to be gay to be a bear.
Nobody told you that. We came to that conclusion ourselves on an
Yeah,
episode
we
that
have.
didn't air.
Yeah, we've done.
No,
that. We've
I've been told I'm an otter.
We have lore now. That's crazy.
We do.
We have podcast lore. That's fucked
Ooh,
up.
I'm podcast lore.
So what else did you like about Colorado?
What are you getting at, man? Just spit it out. I'm sick of it.
Just
He's
talk
hiding.
about your
Like,
trip.
I just wanted to know what you heard.
Oh,
what else you
what?
did.
The Kush there? Oh, they have Kush there. Everywhere
I
I,
didn't know
went,
you
it
smoked
smelled
weed.
like weed.
You smoke weed?
No.
Why not?
Do you think people that smoke weed are like lesser?
Oh my God, what is happening?
I certainly do.
Yeah, me too.
I actually have a question. I'm not trying to like make anyone mad or ruffle any feathers.
Oh boy.
But why are there no like funny straight edge bands? Why are they all serious? There's plenty of like funny weed bands and funny drug bands, but there's also serious weed bands and serious drug bands. There's no like straight edge band that's like, hey, we're having fun and this is a good time, and it's all like straight edge till I fucking die.
It's kind of
Straight edge music is like Christian gospel music.
No, you're wrong. No, it's like Catholic. It's Catholic.
Yeah, like Catholic
it's
soul
it's
songs.
the most Catholic music genre.
And I have nothing against straight edge.
I do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You know, when it's when it's straight edge day, all the like pot smokers are like, "Hey, shout out all my straight edge friends."
What is straight edge?
Yeah,
day?
I've never heard of straight edge day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys aren't fucking straight edge.
Neither are you.
I know, but I'm friends with a lot of straight edge people, and
So
they
am
have
I.
like their little like straight
Gauge.
edge awareness day.
Gage is
And when they have their
Gauge.
when they have their straight edge awareness day, I see people in the scene like, "Hey, shout out my straight edge fans. I'm not like edge, but like I support you guys." But then on 420, all the straight edge people are like, "You guys are so fucking annoying." 420.
on 420. All my friends do is make fun of me for not smoking weed. I feel like
We make fun of you for not
Historically-
smoking weed every day.
historically, my entire life, I've just been made fun of every 420 for not smoking weed.
I mean, you go along with it though too. You really do it to
To
yourself.
be fair, it's fucking weed. Who cares? You know, it's like
I stopped
it's
smoking weed
Kush.
for a while.
Kush.
he said, "Who cares? You know, it's Kush."
I don't care that you guys smoke weed.
I stopped smoking weed for a while, and then everyone was making fun of Thomas again for not smoking weed, and I was like, "Hold on, I'm not a fucking nerd."
I feel left out.
I was like, "I need to
I
be a
feel left
pothead
out.
again."
So did you like did you smell any Kush in Colorado?
Yeah, everywhere. You act like okay. So I lived in Illinois for 4.5 years, where it's recreationally legal to smoke weed.
it's also
It was the
recreational
same thing.
in Colorado.
Yes, it
That's
was the
where
same
weed
thing.
was created.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
like Colorado is like oh
It's
my
ahead
God,
of the curve in
I'm
weed.
going
It's
to
the same.
Colorado.
No,
for
it is
weed.
not.
It's the same.
No,
I've never been to either of these places,
yes,
and
you
I know
have.
you're wrong.
You've been to Illinois.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's-
got him. Got him.
Everywhere I
Lying
went
on the
in Illinois, I
podcast.
smelled weed. Everywhere in Colorado, I went. That wasn't like mountains. And
Dude,
stuff.
that
I
sounds
smelled weed.
awesome.
Vinny, that's why I have the bud.
That's just like when you're at our house.
That's just like when I walk out of my bedroom.
Yeah.
Well,
weed
here,
is
man.
everywhere around you.
I kind of wanted to get to what I had to get to.
Okay. spit it
So
out.
I'm glad that you had a good time in Colorado. I'm glad you like it. I'm sure it's a
no.
beautiful place. But I just wanted to bring you back down to earth and tell you the worst things about living in Colorado.
okay.
So here's what sucks about it. Insane weather. Insane.
Not really.
The cost of living,
oh yeah.
way up. Bad drivers. Devin.
Yeah.
Devin Schuler.
Devin almost
Just
killed me.
Devin?
Yeah.
Devin almost killed me 13 times.
Devin
They have-
lives there. That's a bad thing.
They also have wildfires. The traffic sucks here. Homelessness is on the rise.
Traffic sucks here.
Well,
There.
I'm reading off
There's
the
a lot
list.
of homeless people.
I'm reading
I'm going to tell you.
I looked up on Google what are the worst things about Colorado, and then I
all of
screenshotted
these, except for maybe wildfires, are the same things that suck about living in Florida.
Oh, it says we have the worst potholes. Damn,
They
that
have the
sucks.
best.
Not really.
They have the best pot though.
You ever
I
been
would
to
think there's
Illinois?
no holes in
Yeah,
their
I've been to
pot.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois has
I
got
would say.
way worse roads than Colorado, buddy.
Yeah, I will say I will agree. When I came
Shout
to
out
visit you there,
Illinois.
it did suck.
Shout out Illinois, worst roads in the entire country.
Shout out Drill Rap.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude. Have you seen Drill Rock?
What?
This dude named Snapdog is making it's Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. Literally same cadence, same song, but he just replaces all the words.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking weird. I don't know what to say about
That
it.
rocks.
But what did you just do?
My phone fell and I wanted to grab it.
Oh.
I figured no one would notice.
Oh, I noticed.
did.
We all noticed.
I sure did.
All 10,000 of our listeners just realized that you dropped your phone. You look like an idiot on the podcast.
I don't know why you
Yeah.
said 1,000. I think you mean 10.
10,000.
10 million listeners.
No, we get.
Yeah, you're right.
We get like 100 listeners each episode. Come on.
I don't. Are you
We
sure
have
about
to
that?
pull the
We're-
statistics.
no,
up.
actually, we have like 4 episodes with over 100.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, nobody supports us or likes us at all.
Well, that one fucking bartender guy does.
Who? Oh,
Who?
Silence.
the dude that he did that like Viking drinking book that he wrote.
Oh, we need to have him
I'm sorry, pal. I don't remember your
on.
name or whatever, but
Dude, I
Have
love
him on. He's like a
Nordic
human
people.
Pirate.
I watched your interview. I like your hair.
They got an email for anyone that doesn't know from this guy who has.
It was
like,
a DM, not an email, but
Same
Whatever.
thing.
No
it
one
just
gets
sounds crazy.
emails.
Yeah.
I don't
get
fucking
emails.
care, man. This guy has like
hella emails.
2 feet long hair, slicked back, with a mustache, and dressed like all like. Well, like a fucking pirate.
Like a pirate,
And he's
yeah.
like, hey, I write pirate books and I used to be a bartender. Let me on your show.
And he was telling us that he's got lots of dirty stories he could tell about being a bartender.
he said he watched the episode and he was like, I think I could really click. I'm good with, dark humor. I'm like, okay. And then we watched that interview and I was like,
and
I
then
don't
he
know if
gets
you're
he
about
gets
it,
on the podcast and starts talking about how he roofies people at his job. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, he
No.
just starts.
That's
Off
not
the
what we're talking
podcast,
about.
man. Off the podcast. Go. You gotta go.
What if he gets on and he's like, I gotta
killed
tell
my
you
wife.
something about China.
I was really expecting
Please
him
no.
to fly down to Florida and then just like shoot one of us.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
like,
Like
hey,
get on the podcast and be like, buy my book.
Dude, we'd go
Find
up.
out why. I
Yeah,
did
we'd be
it.
super.
We'd go up.
I think one of us would definitely have to die for the cause. Not me though.
Or we could just kill somebody.
Yeah.
We could just have him on as a guest. Like, thank you for joining. And
Well, that's
Well,
really,
like, what if he's like in the middle of like writing like a confessional and like that's like the. Like he shoots you and he's like, find out why I killed this guy in my book. On store
number
shelves
one
now.
bestseller on Amazon the following day.
Oh my god.
It's like the guy that YouTuber that got shot harassing that guy in the mall. That's an incredible video. This,
talking about?
You've seen that, right? There's a guy. He like walks
like
up.
I have,
he
but-
walks up to this really like deranged looking guy in the mall in like a food court, and he's like playing some stupid voice clip on his phone like over and over and over, and he's harassing the shit out of him, and he's like following him, and he's like, "No, leave me alone, leave me alone." And as he's like following him, the guy literally pulls out a gun and shoots him in the stomach.
holy shit.
And he didn't go to jail for it.
this is why you don't fuck with people in
Yeah.
America.
It was just a prank, bro.
They'll just kill you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Every time I watch those prank videos, I'm like, how are these guys like not getting murdered?
Oh, I saw a video of this fucking asshole. He's like some TikToker, YouTube kid.
Me?
I couldn't tell you the name. I think
I'm
it's
a
like,
TikToker.
not that it matters, but I think it's like Jack Doherty or some shit.
Oh
like that.
yeah, fuck that guy.
Dude,
that
he's
guy
an
sucks.
ass. I saw a video of him walking like into a grocery store or something, like he's on the sidewalk and he has security with him, and he's walking like this, and then he's like lunging at like literally full grown woman, like just minding their business, like doing that and shit. He pushes this one guy as he's walking in. He's like, "What are you gonna do, dude? My security's right here." And then it just like flicking off the guy in the camera.
a
Like, dude, you're a
dickhead.
fucking loser, man.
Yeah.
You get your ass beat.
Ooh, I think the world would be
What's
better
that?
off with less TikTokers.
Speaking of TikTokers, what's that guy that you said that Zach was a huge fan of?
Oh,
I don't fucking like him, man.
It's time for you to
Ray
defend-
William
So,
Johnson,
The whole reason.
RWJ.
The whole reason I'm here is because on the previous podcast episode, Vinny's like, Zach likes Ray William Johnson, the way he was talking about him.
I didn't
And
say it like that.
It's so fucking annoying being the person like listening, and then like it's like all I want to do is scream at these guys because they can just spread misinformation the whole time.
Next
I
week,
love
I'm
no
doing
one,
so
no
much
one can
shit about
defend
Zach.
themselves about it, you know. And no, I don't like Ray William Johnson. I brought him up in a conversation because I knew it would be crazy. Because Clem had just watched Watchmen for the first time. I knew it'd be crazy to bring up, hey, did you remember when Ray William Johnson was relevant and his whole fucking background was the entire Watchmen comic book?
I think I see Zach watching Ray William Johnson every morning.
No,
That's
I
how he
didn't,
starts his day
man.
before he goes to
No,
work.
He
I
panic
fucking-
turns it off before I when I walk
Yeah,
in.
when people walk in, he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta put on Nintendo. This is the
no,
Nintendo
I'm
Direct."
playing video games. I promise. I'm a nerd. I'm a cool nerd
No,
guy.
that's how I am with Nintendo Direct. They got a new one. I'm like, I gotta stop what I'm doing. They're gonna talk about farming games for 20 minutes.
like how
and
it-
then maybe a new Mario at the end.
I
That's
like
what
how
you
you
do.
switched off the topic. You're still
that's what-
watching Ray William Johnson.
I
That's-
don't watch Ray William Johnson. Okay, I have Watchmen is my favorite comic book. I see it somewhere. I know it's Watchmen. And so, like,
I've
you
never
could
seen
not
Watchmen.
avoid Ray William Johnson 20 fucking years ago or whatever. He was just there. He was the meme guy, fucking
was.
skateboarder
Doing
man.
your mom, dude. Doing your mom.
The
or
guy who
whatever the
does
fuck.
ridiculousness. What's that guy?
Rob
Skateboard
Dyrdek.
guy? Yeah. He does that guy. He copied the Ray William Johnson formula. Everyone wanted to be that guy, okay? I didn't like his videos, wasn't a fan. But you see him and it's like, hey, he's got Watchmen in the background, okay? I know what Watchmen is. I don't.
He loves Ray William Johnson.
It's frustrating.
Biggest RWJ fan.
You know, see, it's crazy that he is such a big fan of RWJ because I really thought he liked Shane Dawson.
I honestly, I don't even really know who that is.
Oh, okay,
He's
fair
like
enough.
is he the guy who did like the snowboarding video games and the?
Are you talking about
Sean White?
You talking about Carrot Top?
What the fuck? Shane Dawson?
Shane Dawson, Sean White, same guy?
I thought it was for a while.
Nah.
That's crazy.
You aren't living until you have like 19 copies of that game on the Nintendo Wii.
Shane
'Cause-
Dawson.
Shane Dawson and the snowboard.
Yeah,
network.
I definitely have a couple of those.
What was the one snowboarding game? It was like SCX.
SSX,
SSX, yeah,
yeah.
those games are good.
Those games
Sex.
rock.
Those games kick ass. They're fun.
Yeah.
SSX
I was like-
tricky.
Like kids were asking me in school, they're like, "Have you had sex before?" And I'm like, "I had it on GameCube."
Oh, that was crazy.
Did
Yeah, I
you
had
guys
sex
ever?
on GameCube.
Did you guys ever play Amped? It was like another snowboarding game.
I feel
think
like
maybe
I think the
PlayStation
people
1.
like that game, right?
I think I got it for GameCube.
Honestly,
but, yeah.
I avoided.
It was fun as fuck. I liked a
Snowboarding
lot of
games
it.
because it kind of just made me depressed living in Florida my whole life. I was like, I can
I
never
can-
relate to this. I don't even understand what they're doing in this.
I would love to
What
go
what
snowboarding.
video games? What video games would make you feel like you are from Florida? Like, what could you like play and be like, yeah, this
Sonic the
This game
Hedgehog.
was made for me.
The DLC in Fallout 3 when you start taking mushrooms and you're like, in the shadows,
Yeah,
that's really Florida.
Far Cry 4.
I associate. I associate MX versus ATV.
That's fair.
Florida.
Dude, the soundtrack
Or
for
Farming
those
Simulator.
games is so bad.
There's like fucking Alice in Chains songs and stuff. Pearl
That's-
Jam.
You know what's a
Crazy.
great depiction of Tampa, Florida?
What?
Twisted Metal.
Absolutely, 100%.
Every time I'm on I-4 in Tampa, I feel like I'm in Twisted Metal.
Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah,
Dude,
Dude.
That's
Def Jam
Florida.
Fight for New York.
if we
Yeah, Fight for New York.
we
That's
need
a Florida
we need
game.
to make sure we need to
cool.
shut up about this game because every time someone talks about it, it goes up $20.
Def Jam.
Hell
That
yeah.
game is literally $200 because people won't shut the fuck up about it. It's
a good
not
game?
Supreme
it's
just did a
not-
collaboration with them.
It's not that good.
It was really good.
It's
No.
cool because you get to play as your rappers.
Yeah,
your
but
favorite
that's
rappers.
it.
That's
I could
That's
be,
it.
I could
The
play
gaming
as
itself wasn't
hold on,
good.
I could play as Sean Paul and I could grab
Let me give
Method
it the-
Man and I could slam his head in the hood of an Escalade.
Someone give it the. Let me give it
sounds-
the ball, girl.
It rocks, dude. You could kick people into like the cars. It was like literally
help,
like
man.
playing.
Yeah, that
Dead or
shit sounds
Alive.
boring. I'm playing Halo 3.
I'm gonna play 50 Cent Blood in the Sand.
Yeah,
for
me
Xbox
too.
360.
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof was the first one.
Yeah.
I wanted the game because I knew there was like a quest line with Eminem, and I liked Eminem at the time more than 50 Cent. So I was like, dude, I want to be fucking.
I think the fact that 50 Cent
wanna
had a
have Eminem
video
with a
game
gun.
was so crazy.
I mean, that's how you know he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Once you make a video game, you're automatically goated.
Yeah,
Like
and then
Shaq.
and then he invested
Yeah?
in fucking
Yeah.
vitamin water or smart
I would
water.
say
Yeah.
Shaq Fu is
That
one
game
of the
is-
video games ever made.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's one of
And
the
it was so
video
good
heard
they
of
made a
Shaq Fu?
sequel
What's it on?
30 years
I've
later.
never heard
The
of that.
Genesis.
Then
No.
they made a new one for
And it's
modern consoles.
super bad.
Just as
I
good as
can
the
imagine.
original.
Yeah.
No way.
The original is a fighting game where you play as Shaquille O'Neal and he fights like monsters and stuff. You've never
That's
heard of this?
fucking hard. Yeah. No, I've
It's
never heard of it.
crazy. It's
Oh,
insane.
You know it's a much better video game series is the Burger King Xbox video games.
Yeah, you got those for like $5.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
What
Sneak
ones were there?
Kings.
There's
Sneak
like a
King, Pocket Biker. and-
pocket biker. There was like a
No,
bumper car
it
one.
was- that's the yeah, it was the
being
bumper
playing as the
something,
Burger
I
King
don't
and
know.
going
Yeah, I remember.
fucking sneaking around like a
I had the
cartoon
bumper
character.
car one.
I would play with like I had
had
like a
Sneak
group of
King.
like 16 people on Xbox Live on.
That was
It was
that
like
was
what if Sly Cooper was Burger King?
that was some next level brainwashing. That's like they had to make Xbox 360 games to convince you that Burger King is good.
I still don't eat it.
Burger King is so bad.
Burger King used to be good, man.
No,
it
no,
wasn't.
it
It's never
didn't.
been
No, it was kind of good. The chicken
That-
fries.
The chicken fries are the one
logic,
redeemable
the
thing.
logic,
but they're bad now.
the logic is flawed. flawed. The logic is flawed. Your taste wasn't as developed when you were a child, and then you say, this used to be good. No, it was never good. Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Shut the
No,
fuck
you shut
up,
the
man.
fuck up.
Sonic
Sonic
was
the Hedgehog
never
is
good.
perfect.
I'm playing Sonic Frontiers again right now.
I'm so
That
sorry.
game sucks.
It gets slightly better. The game. Just let me finish. The story. Obviously, there is none. It sucks.
Yeah.
The transitioning sucks. Things happen randomly for no explanation. But once you get past the first area, the gameplay is fun.
Vinny really cares about the Sonic lore. I just want it to be said. He said that it gets slightly better. He was talking to me last night. He's like, "Oh, it gets so much better, man. It's great. I love it."
I did not say I love it. I did not say I love
I've
it.
been playing
said,
it
"I'm
so
the
much." He's like,
biggest
"This
Sonic
might be
fan."
the best video game
Hey,
I've played in a
hey,
while."
I see what he's doing.
hey.
He's taking the Ray
Hey.
William Johnson route.
the Ray
Hey, but hear me
He
out.
was fucking gushing about
me
it.
out.
He's like,
Let's
"It might
hear
be
it.
the
Hear me
best
out.
Sonic game I've played."
Sonic was never good, but they got
No.
lucky a couple times later down the road with some of the games.
It was never good.
Sonic
Yeah, you don't
2,
think
it was ever good?
Sonic 2 was a fucking fantastic side-scrolling.
Wow, you know what's
platform.
it's
Suck my
crazy.
balls.
Wow, you know it's
Suck my
crazy.
balls.
They scooped a bunch of guys off the side of the road and they made better original Sonic games than the original Sonic games. That's
Oh
crazy.
no, I don't like the original.
They
one.
literally took some
Oh,
random guys.
How
Honestly,
many years? How many
I
years
just-
after Sonic came out?
Honestly, Vinny,
20 years. Oh, so they had 20 years of material to study from Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's
Okay.
Why couldn't they just do it then?
Oh my God. Play Sonic 2 and tell me that game series sucks.
Nope.
Sonic 2 and tell me it sucks.
So I just want to say that Xavier saying that Sonic was never good is nowhere near as stupid as Vinny saying that the old Sonic games are bad and the
Vinny-
new ones are better.
Vinny is
That's
a Sonic
dumb.
fan who does not
I
like the
think
side scrollers.
Shut up.
Sonic
I think
Mania
Sonic-
is insanely good though.
I think Sonic
Mania is
Adventure
super good.
2, and I know it's a hot take or whatever. Sonic Heroes,
Sonic
like
Heroes.
Sonic
Sonic
Heroes.
DX, and the Sonic for the fucking Xbox 360
I like
are
Sonic
better
Colors.
than the original Sonic.
Sonic Heroes.
Saying that Sonic for Xbox 360 is better than the original Sega Genesis
Sonic
Sonic
Unleashed?
games is dumber than
No.
Xavier saying that it was never good.
Unleashed is
How?
okay. That
How?
game's goofy.
I heard it's good.
Because Xavier is also implying that the original ones aren't good, but then he's also following it up with, well, the newer ones aren't good either, which is true. You know, you're like,
What makes them not good?
you're like, ugh.
Do you just not enjoy the gameplay?
No,
is it like the idea behind
the
it?
problem with Sonic is that Sonic is insanely limited by the ability of of game design. It is literally impossible to make a video game where your character is always running at 100 miles an hour because you cannot make enough video game and make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
The developer in good consciousness cannot spend 6 months on a video game level for someone to run through it in 40 seconds.
No,
So they-
Sonic is cool because you are going to one location to beat the level, but there's a million ways to get there. That's why those games are good.
well, yeah, and that's why
And you
other
can run through
platformers
at
have
a-
perfected it.
You can run through at 1,000,000 miles per hour, or you can take time, find all the secrets. And those games have like the levels have like 5 ways to get to the end of the level.
Yeah,
Do you know what's better than them? Because I do agree that the Sonic original Genesis games are cool, but Celeste is better than all of those games.
Yeah.
as the best platformer.
Shadow the Hedgehog is better.
Thomas is too busy playing Hogwash Legacy to play good games like Celeste.
Hogwash.
He came in my room and I was playing Hogwarts last night.
And I was like, damn, that
I'm a
fucking sucks, man.
wizard!
Yeah.
No, this is where I think you're just being a hater. To be honest, Hogwarts is a fun game.
Yeah, you're going to die on this hill, huh?
I mean, it's a fun game.
I just like being
If you
a
don't
silly
like Harry
little
Potter,
wizard.
that's fine. But like the game itself,
I want to
is
be a
fun.
silly little wizard. I didn't even buy it.
Racist game. Ooh.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I didn't
You
even
like Ray
buy it.
William Johnson?
I actually don't, but I didn't
He's
play.
racist.
I didn't fucking spend $70 on Hogwash
did I.
butt fuck.
Neither did I.
Oh, but my mom bought it for me.
My mom bought it for me for my birthday.
Because I was like, please, I really want to play the Transformers.
You're such a white
game.
knight, Zach. Everything
No.
you do.
I
is
want to
so...
say, let's drop this.
I'm a dark knight.
Let's drop this and let's drop that.
I'm gonna drop you, bitch. I'm gonna drop your ass.
Let's
No, this is good.
Let's
This is
chill
good.
out.
Quality. No, this is quality content. This is what people came here for.
Yeah, man. Sonic the Hedgehog is a good game.
Have you guys
That's
seen
the
that new
bottom
Ray
line.
William Johnson video?
How are you gonna wrap it up like that?
Because that's what matters.
Unbelievable.
That's where the topic started. About
All right.
video
So
games.
anyway, next topic. Do you guys wash your legs and feet in the shower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a stinker over here.
I scrub my feet deliberately.
With the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
dude.
whole thing in between the toes.
I don't trust you. You're just saying whatever.
I get underneath
What?
the toenails.
He's just saying whatever.
Zach's a clean guy.
Just like when he said that he hates Sonic the Hedgehog.
Show us your grippers.
Ew! That was right next to my drink.
It was
For those listening on Spotify, Zach just put his bare foot on the table.
That was good. That was good. We gotta make
And definitely some little
clip that
little toe fuzz landed in Vinny's drink.
That's insane.
You
some
threw
lint.
that drink away faster than when you threw away all those sports hats of yours.
Or how's about when I took a shit in your house and I threw it in your trash can?
So for anyone that,
That
doesn't
wasn't
know,
in our house. That was outside of Palace Pizza.
just for anyone that doesn't know, there's
I changed it.
Oh,
in your
everyone
house.
knows. Zach, everyone knows what he did.
no with the hat.
Oh, okay.
There was a time where Thomas and I would bully Vinny because he kept buying all these like sports hats.
I just liked them for the
And
colors.
we
Like, what
didn't.
the
We
fuck
were
is
just
going
like,
on?
we're like, hey man, you really like sports stuff. And he was tired of hearing us say that. So on camera,
No. You want to just be like, oh, what do you really like sport time? You'd be like, damn, dude, you fucking catch the game last night? Like, shit like that.
Damn,
I'm fucking
big-
sick of it.
Big Bucks fan over here.
Oh, and let's
The
not
Tampa
talk
Bay
about
Rays,
the
he loved
McDonald's
them.
fucking hat.
I
Let's talk about that one.
I love that
throw that
picture.
one away. He threw the McDonald's hat away, the Tampa Bay Rays, every single sports hat that he
That's
had.
so sad.
And he's like, look, guys, I don't have him anymore. I'm throwing him away.
I kept the Tampa Bay Rays.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, I mean to be fair,
Hid it
we
from
do
us
live in
from
Florida.
We live near there, and it's easy
Yeah, you
colors.
didn't need the Green Bay Packers one anymore.
No.
Go Packers.
I like the colors a lot. That's why I kept it.
You
I
should've
only
gave-
got them for the colors. There's always 4 colors. What?
Yeah, you should have gave me the Packers hat. Go Packers.
It was a snapback.
He should have. He should have literally just sold the hats like a rational person,
Yeah.
but instead he threw them in the garbage.
He panicked.
I literally threw like
hundreds
8
of dollars worth of hats
It was
in
like
the garbage.
It was like 8 hats, so it was probably like $150. But yeah,
That's fair, but still, Jesus.
you could have sold those for at least $20 a pop.
Yeah, for sure.
well, I got it like that.
Yeah. That was back when we used to play Super Smash Bros. Like every single day when I lived in Illinois, and
That's a bad place to be.
We still play it.
Not Illinois.
No, well, to
like
be
the
fair,
one.
he doesn't play it.
Oh, yeah,
very
me and
much.
Vinny.
I play once in a while.
And Russo.
play
It's
once
like
in a
we
while.
like replaced you with Russo.
Wow.
Oh
in the
my
Smash
God.
group.
Yeah, because you
I've-
guys are tired of losing to me. Yeah.
Well, currently I'm tired of kicking Russo's ass all the time.
Dude, he got so upset because I said that. He was like, dude, I'm good at Smash. I was like, all right, pal. I was like, I mean, you get Zach sometimes.
we should get Chris Russo on the podcast.
He got upset.
I think that you should get a plaque if you're like the guy that can beat everyone at a party at
Yeah.
Smash Bros. I'm that
agree.
guy. I've become that guy.
Dude, I want to play Smash Bros.
I
with you.
legit,
Every time I try to,
I
you're
like,
nah.
I don't like, I really do genuinely do not play like ever anymore. And I went to a show. It was like a little underground house show. It was really cool. Like a bunch of my friends were DJing, and they had a Smash setup, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me get on here. I played one game with Joy-Cons, and I was like, I
Oh,
hate
that's the
it.
party you went with Clem, right?
I was like, I hate this game. I lost or whatever the first game. I was like, this fucking sucks. And then I picked up a GameCube controller and won 11 games in a row. Every single person that sat down, lost to me, didn't say anything to me,
Dude.
then got up.
you were on a fucking high.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. Even two guys were like, oh yeah, we got someone bringing GameCube controllers, and they show up with braided cables, custom buttons, and I literally picked random and smoked both of them.
beat.
It
Here's
was
the
crazy.
thing. Like, really just depends on like muscle memory when it comes to like playing with a controller. But because like you can play with a Pro Controller, GameCube, and this day in modern Smash, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But I had someone challenge me at a party recently to Smash Bros. Who was salty that I kick his ass every time, and he whips out his Switch. We play in handheld mode, so I'm having to.
Oh, we were there for that.
I had to squint at a fucking 5-inch tablet screen, and then he hands me this Pikachu controller where all the buttons are mashed together.
And they're small too. They were like really tiny.
Yeah, they were like,
controllers.
it was a tiny Pikachu controller with squished in
Yeah.
buttons, and he picks Sora, which is $7 to be better than me, and then I barely lose. I almost won, and then he starts screaming, I finally beat Zack. It was like when Vegeta finally beats Goku in Super Hero. You know? Like, he's just so stoked about it. And here I am, like, I played on a 5-inch screen on this stupid Pikachu controller. I fucking swear to God, I would have done better with a held sideways Wii remote.
And then some dude just started talking a lot at that same party.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that guy was fucking crazy, man.
Good times.
That was a hell of a party.
Anyways, we're at time.
Goodbye.
Had a little technical.
I'm going to die. I'm going to.
Okay, Zach's gone.
Zach
had a
left.
little technical difficulty. You're about to walk in front of the fucking camera.
Who cares?
Little
Hey, fuck you,
technical
buddy. Get out.
difficulty.
Good job. He's leaving.
Thanks for listening to Real Hoss.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
All the things. Follow
Do
us.
all the stuff.
Follow us on Spotify. Zach's back. Follow us on Spotify.
Clarinoctus.
Nope, not Clarinoctus. We don't fuck with Clarinoctus. We don't stand
And
them.
that is the motherfucking episode.
Tell your mother she got a fat ass, and I'll see you tonight.